everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, feeling awesome. By the end of this video, I'm gonna resolve any type of physical insecurity that you've got, such as your face, body, voice, or anything that you can name. And also, I am someone who couldn't go a day without taking my pictures and videos by using filters or editing them because I didn't feel enough. And now I am standing here confidently recording myself and feeling good about it. So first, I would like to say, when you've definitely tried to take some pictures or videos of the moon, right? When you take it and you look at it and you feel like, oh gosh, my camera's quality is not good enough to capture the beauty of the moon. Why don't you say it about yourself then? I know why. Hear me out. There are four general factors, though there are so many, that cause this idea to be in you, that make you insecure about the way you look. Number one, beauty standards. Number two, social media. Three, comparison. And four, listening to people's opinions. And usually it's about those insecure people because they feel insecure and they be projecting their insecurity on you, so they will just find flaws in you. Confident people would actually cheer you up. Now, when it comes to beauty standards, I wonder who even sets them. Like, for example, there are group A, group B, and to group A, group B looks ugly, to group B, group A looks ugly. It's different for everyone. It's about the perspectives. And just when you understand this, you realize that beauty is unmeasurable. Let's say in a certain country, the standards say that you should, for example, look this way, you should be at this weight, and you see someone literally being out of those standards and still shining and being pretty. You know why that is? It's not about fitting into the standards. It's about seeing the beauty within you. Beauty is not something for you to make in yourself. Beauty is not something for you to create. It's something just to open your eyes to them. You see, when you were born, when you were a child, before these four factors had effects on you, you were so confident in yourself. You didn't care about how you looked. You were just happy, and all of you were so beautiful in your childhood. You know why? Because you didn't care. All you cared about was you were just so confident. Every time you looked at yourself in the mirror, you would be like, oh my God, I'm so beautiful, I'm so cool, I'm so amazing. And you didn't even care, But when you care, you start counting your flaws. When you look into the mirror, you'll be like, oh, my eyes are like this. Oh, wait, my face is not symmetrical as it is on social media. I gotta do something about it. Throw social media away. Social media is literally a platform for business by content. If, for example, you see somebody coming in front of camera doing certain makeup and then be like, oh my God, I'm looking so much more beautiful now, and then you go do that makeup so that you feel more beautiful about yourself, you're not gonna feel any more beautiful. It's just that you decided for yourself that if I do makeup, I'm gonna be more pretty. Or if I go under a certain plastic surgery, I'm gonna be pretty. No. It's not about changing the surface. It's about working on the depth. Like, I'm not telling this to you to stop you from wearing makeup or getting surgeries. No, you can go get surgeries and do makeup. But it depends from what place you're doing it. The thing is, if you keep wearing makeup from a place of self-hatred, from a place of not feeling enough, eventually you'll realize that even makeup is not going to make you feel good and you still feel ugly. Like, there is actually one condition that makes it okay to wear as much as makeup you want to wear, to go under surgeries. And it is doing it from a place of love, doing it from a place of being okay with it and just wanting to make it better. Not saying that, oh, I don't feel enough right now, so I'm going to do it to feel enough. No, you already feel enough and you're doing it from the feeling enough. Like, what does it mean? I'm going to tell you the opposite of it. You've seen many people going under surgeries, and when you look at their picture from before getting surgeries, you see that they looked so pretty. Why would they do such thing to themselves? Well, you're no different from them, honestly. When you were in your 70s, 80s, 90s, or whatever, you definitely don't have the face that you have now, obviously. You would look at your pictures and would think to yourself like, I wasted all those years thinking I was ugly when I was so beautiful. You know, only when you lose the beauty, you start to see it. You know why? Because you've just gotten so used to your face. Of course, you see it all the time. Of course, you would just when you see it, you would find flaws in it. Maybe instead of that, start finding beauty in it. You know, it actually can help you so much. And when it comes to comparing yourself, for example, let's say you're out with friends, you're recording videos, pictures, or doing anything, you will suddenly look at them and be like, oh my God, I'm getting mugged by them. That one is also coming from social media. Like, trust me, you're not getting mocked. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Your eyes look good on you. My eyes look good on me. Their eyes look good on them. You might think to yourself like, if I had the lips that they had, I would be more beautiful. No, you wouldn't. First, you gotta love it the way it is. And I tell you, the more you find yourself beautiful, the more beautiful you will become. Like, literally, this is a video of me in 2024. And this is a video of me in 2025. The person is the same, the face is the same, but the self-conception is totally different. And I tell you, stop caring about what people say about you, because they are only projecting their own self-perception on you. Only own the compliments that you get. When someone compliments you, don't think that they're just being nice. Own it and be confident. And when somebody finds a flaw in you, don't think, like, if your confidence is at here, don't make it go here just because of what they said. If that flaw can be solvable, solve it. Like, if it's in a way to even make you better, solve it, but don't allow it to make you feel less. Okay? Now, until now, we talked about face. What about body? There are so much body insecurities out there, everybody feeling sad in their bodies. And I tell you, it's not about the weight, it's not about the size, it's not about the look of the body. Everyone literally is insecure in their body. The one who's thin wants to get fatter. The one who's fat wants to get thin. The one who's fit feels like they're not fit enough. And everyone just wants to change. But first, how about you start to appreciate your body for what it's doing for you? Your hands allow you to grab things, allow you to do your chores. Your body, billions of cells are in your body. Literally, billions of cells are in there, going out all their way just to keep you healthy, just to keep you alive. Your body loves you. It's time for you to love it too. And then take steps towards making it better from a place of love. I personally used to be way too thin. I was so thin that I wasn't confident, or like I would say I felt insecure in wearing tight clothes, like something like this. I wanted to wear oversized clothes so that I would hide the fact that I'm so thin. Until I decided to love my body and say, okay, enough being weak. I didn't say enough being thin. My whole perspective and mindset changed. Enough being weak. I want to get strong, and I want to be able to grab the things that I want to. So that became a great fuel for me to go hit the gym. And even when I saw fit people, that didn't bring me down. It didn't make me feel less enough about myself. I said, whoa, they're so cool. So if they did it, I can do it too. You know, same can go if you, for example, feel fat. Stop saying that, oh, I should hit the gym so that I can lose all these fat. No. Hit the gym so that you're gonna become healthy, so that you're not gonna get blood pressure, so that you're not gonna get heart disease. That's the point. When you change your perspective, you get what to do. You no longer want to change it from the surface, you actually go from the depth. Or let's say you can't even hit the gym. Okay, if you can't hit the gym, if you're too skinny, eat a little more, just a little. If you feel like you're too fat, then eat a little less. You don't even have to cut off some food from your diet. Just telling you to eat less if you can't go on a diet, if you can't go work out. Consistency builds progress and builds change. Trust me. Now, how did I turn from that person who couldn't go a day without wearing makeup, using filters, editing my pictures raw, to this confident person now? For you who's come this far, I'm going to tell you. The first thing that I did was, for a long period of time, I recorded myself. Like, just grabbing my phone, holding it, and doing lip syncing in front of mirror, selfies, whatever. Randomly, when I got the time, when I was bored, I just recorded myself for 5 minutes and boom. At first, I was comfortable with just this side of my face. I was like, okay, this side looks good. And then eventually I started to like it from different angles. And then the second thing that I did, which was really the lifesaver, was that I cut off insecure people from my life. Because all they did was talking about my flaws and bringing them to my eyes. So every time I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh wait, they're right, my eyes are like this, my eyebrows are like that. And you know, the other thing that I did is that I stopped comparing myself to others. For example, I used to think that just because beauty standards say that if you have big eyes, you're pretty. If I saw people who had bigger eyes than me, I would feel ugly about myself. But I don't care anymore. I think that the size of my eyes totally fit my face, whether they're small or big or medium or whatever. I love them. Same goes for my nose. I don't care if someone calls it small, big, medium, or whatever. I love it the way it is because it's making it look this way. I started finding beauty in the things that I used to find them as flaws. You know, beauty is not something to make in you or create in you. Beauty is there, and all you have to do is just to open your eyes to it and be able to see it. Of course, if you keep going and look into the mirror or look at your videos and pictures and say, oh wow, there's a flaw in this part of me, oh there's a flaw in this part of me, of course, not only are you going to get more flaws, but also the flaws, not only are you going to get more flaws, but also the good parts in you will fade. But when you do the opposite and stop caring about standards of what they say, like if they say something is a flaw and you actually have it, who says that it's a flaw? Only you decide whether it is or not. Like Shakira, when she wanted to, she told her trainer that she wanted to become a singer, her trainer told her that she has the worst voice ever. Like, her voice is awful. But do you think that she sat down and cried and said, oh, my voice doesn't fit into the standards, so I'm not gonna do it? No, she herself became a standard. She now is one of the top best singers ever. You know why? Because she saw the beauty she held in her voice. She literally put away that insecurity and wait and put it out all there. Now, after I started, like, my face, my body, and all started to grow on me, I started to take care of it. I did skincare, I worked out, and dude, eventually, just because I was actually taking some steps towards my own self, for my own self, I felt better about myself. I felt more confident, and I wasn't insecure anymore. Then the next thing that I did was that I totally stopped criticizing myself. Only when you stop criticizing yourself, you can stop criticizing others. That's why I'm telling you that insecure people are insecure. That's why they would talk about your flaws. The ones that talk about your flaws are insecure because they do criticize themselves, so they would criticize you about you. So when I stopped saying, oh, what's wrong with my face? Oh, why do you stand like this? Why do you stand like that? Why do you talk like that? I stopped and I said, oh my God, Parmi, your smile is so pretty. Your eyes are so nice. You're so great. Your presence is amazing. And I started complimenting myself by myself. And I turned that self-criticizing to self-appreciation. The tables turned. And also, the other thing that I do now, which doesn't seem like it would have an effect, but it really does, is now I compliment those that I see. Like, every time I see someone and I notice something beautiful in them, I literally tell them, oh God, you're so beautiful, that's so cool, you have a beautiful smile, your eyes are beautiful. And back then, I used to just think about the flaws because that was all I could do. Like, the way you talk, the way you act, and things that come to your mind are a reflection of your self-perception. You cannot compliment someone if you don't compliment yourself. That's the point. When I started loving myself and I started complimenting myself, now I'm also able to compliment others. And I know that complimenting them doesn't make me less beautiful and them more beautiful. It's just appreciating, it's just sending good vibes. And ever since then, I just feel so good about myself. And I can tell you that my physical insecurities are fully gone this way. So see what suits you best, what's the best way for you, which one helps you, and always remember that you are enough, you are beautiful. The one and only artist that has created the jungles, the nature, the vast ocean and animals and everything has also created you. So remember that you don't know any better than that. Trust the taste of that and start to see your beauty. Okay? Thank you so much for coming this far in this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah!